Austria, white shirts, black shorts, kick off into the wind and fighting the tremendous spirit not only of these Welsh players but of the Welsh crowd. They beat Wales in Vienna by 2-1 in September of last year, but they'll find it a very different proposition here. It's Terry Yorath, the Welsh skipper, and that's long and all the way through to Friedel Concilia, the Austrian goalkeeper. That's the sweeper, Winkelbauer, back to Concilia. Priest, the skipper. And the referee calling Austria to get on with it. Yorath to Flynn. And this little lad will fight for that ball in midfield. This is Prohaska now, foot on the ball, only 20 years old, but a player of enormous promise. Steiner getting it through to Prohaska. And he really is tricky on the ball. Bowled over for the second time in the first 60 seconds of the game. Leighton James holds his hand up. The guilty party that time. And this is Robert Sara to take the free kick. Bad one. Flynn for Wales. Looking for Leighton James, who eludes the tackle cleverly. Austria getting back goal side. Good tackle by Sara. Flynn. Joey Jones. Smallman on a run. Man at his back, and he was being held. Referee penalising Pretsai, the big number 5. Austrians basically playing with 3 men across the back and Winkelbauer as a sweeper behind them. And that's the position as Yorath stands over the ball for the free kick. Header by Rod Thomas and out by Steiner. Yara. And now a chance for Austria to break. Steiner. Winkelbauer. Priest giving it to Yara. It's John Mahoney. Thomas. Still on the ball. Griffiths' cross, pulled down by Leighton James. He's through. Can he turn? Joey Jones was crowding him, and I don't think the full-back helped him then. And Leighton James disappointed not even to get a corner. But then, as Leighton James jinked his way through, with support from Jones, it looked almost as though Jones was getting in his way, and he could never really turn it back, and the ball just harmlessly ran out. Smallman. This ball very lively and the wind strong, and neither side, I think, finding it at all easy in these conditions, but what a good ball from Yorath to James. Setting himself for the right foot, bent it the wrong way. But Leighton James, given the opportunity there, went at his man, cut inside as he likes to, and when he let go with the right foot, the ball always looked as though it was going to bend outside the post. Reach him. Nice back heel, giving it to Sara. Looking for Krankel. Yara, beautiful ball for him. Yara going on into the side netting, but what a beautiful ball. From the time Krankel got it and Yara set off on his run, that looked dangerous, and when Yara got into the box, he really let fly, but it was beside the post. Terry Yorath. Sara. Veltzel keeps it in. Jones picks it up. Leighton James cross, Concilia's punch, Mahoney, into the box he goes. Couldn't get the crossover, it was blocked by Strasser. He's got a corner. I think he was half in a mind to ask for a penalty then. But Strasser got in the way, but I think it was just with his body. This time nobody on the line. Yes, Thomas has gone in there. Tall man to obscure the line of sight for the goalkeeper. 6 is Ian Evans. Scored a hat-trick of headers this season for Crystal Palace. And over comes the corner, and it's curled, and it's just touched over by Concilia. And Leighton James beginning to get the range now. He had one that was too long, one to the near post, and that one curling in wickedly as Concilia just touched it over. Over comes the corner again, and out it goes for a throw this time. The long one from Rod Thomas. Evans is at the near post, but that was all a dummy. Played it short, but lost it. Phillips, the defence coming out, playing for offside, but not succeeding. James, Winkelbauer gets there first, and that's another corner. That's Winkelbauer, 25 years old, his 8th cap for Austria tonight. Joey Jones and Krankel skirmishing on the line there in front of the keeper as Leighton James drives the corner deep. Knocked back in, the keeper's ball. Etmeyer. Welzel. This could be dangerous. Welzel looking for a shot. Welzel putting it well wide. And there, I think, is the half-time whistle. No, that was a whistle from the crowd. Yes, it was. The referee was asking for the ball, and so they go in with half the game gone, and Wales halfway to their objective. If they can keep the score sheet blank, they will be in the quarter-finals. But it will be a tense 45 minutes for them against the wind in the second half. Join us again in a few moments. And welcome back as Wales begin the second half with the crowd behind them and the wind in their faces. And what a wind it is, blowing, gusting rain, making conditions, I would say, much more difficult than in the first half. The wind now and the rain a lot heavier than they were. And significantly, Concilia kicking immediately in the second half, where in the first half he was throwing out. Good header there by Mahoney to Smallman. Mike Smith, the Welsh manager, has said all along that Wales would not just defend, would not just look for a draw. But I guess that his feeling now is that if they can hold out for another 45 minutes with the score sheet blank, he won't complain. Foul given against Strasser on Griffiths. Heinrich Strasser. And now the racecourse crowd letting their team know that they are here. This is what Welsh crowds are famous for. And they have it in them to lift these red-shirted players. Thomas to Mahoney. In comes Steiner, and down goes Steiner. Holding his knee. Whistle is gone, and that's skirmishing near the whistle. I thought that, yes, the whistle had gone. The referee's calling them back. Some quite unnecessary skirmishing going on between Yara and Mahoney. Winkelbauer. Etmeyer beaten. Yorath forward to Mahoney. Tackled by Steiner, and Mahoney gets up angrily, but Mr. Ganello was right on the spot. Mr. Ganella telling Terry Yorath not to comment. Fingers to his lips, making quite clear what he meant then. James. Beating the tackle from Strasser and getting the corner off Finkelbar. So James to take the corner. Joey Jones there by the near post. Arfon Griffiths at the far post. Corner swinging out in the wind. Helped further out by Steiner. Thomas back in. Referee gives offside. No flag from the linesman. Flynn. Prohaska to beat. And round him goes Flynn and gets the corner. And this time he's going to take it himself. Leighton James staying in the middle. Oh, it's not a corner, it's a free kick that's been given. And Yorath is going to take it. Referee calling the two-man wall back. And over comes Yorath's kick. Header by Petsai, back in by Thomas, helped on by Evans, and Consilia lets it bounce before catching. Free kick's been given. James coming away from Sara. Onto his left foot, good cross, and very nearly an own goal. Leighton James got in there, got round his man on the outside, pulled the cross back with his left foot, and as the substitute Strasser dived, he put it just over. So it's a corner for Leighton James. Corner number 8 for Wales. And in spite of having the wind against them, they contrive to maintain the pressure. Banged in, but just past the post. David Smallman, I think it was, with the shot. Smallman hitting it as it dropped with his right foot. The corner swinging wide from Leighton James as it dropped, hit by Smallman. So, back again. Etmeyer. Sara. A misunderstanding. In goes Frankel. There was a misunderstanding there between Thomas and Evans. And as the ball came in, they both rose for it, collided, and as they collided, the ball ran loose. Frankel saw it and hit it over the top on the half volley. Flynn. Flynn's cross, that looks good. Yorath's little flick to Thomas. And here's Griffiths. Yes! Well, that was what they were looking for. Arfon Griffiths, 34 years of age, the racecourse ground hero, assistant manager of the local club, does it again. The ball allowed to be flicked back by Yorath to Thomas, and when Thomas stabbed it through, there was always a chance for Arfon Griffiths, and he planted it past Consilia with all the aplomb that you expect of a man with his experience. 1-0 to Wales, and they really are on their way now. The We're going to have a substitution. Josef Stering is coming on, and Welzel has come off. Number 15, Josef Stering, a winger, getting his 14th cap. We're in the last minute. 60 seconds from glory for Wales. Yorath to Griffiths. On for James. Muscles in their legs must be aching with the effort they put in, ploughing across this wet pitch, which I may say has stood up very well in the conditions. But they'll not feel the aches tonight. 15 seconds to go. Wales 1, Austria 0. And a place beckoning in the quarter-final of the European Championship. And there is the final whistle. Wales have done it. What a tremendous performance. Wrecsam said that his team would not be satisfied with a draw, and that has been borne out. Arfon Griffiths, the scorer of the goal, but 11 heroes on that pitch. The final result at the racecourse ground. Wales 1, Austria 0, and Mike Smith, the first man on the pitch to congratulate Griffiths.